This day 1620 of the Arukh HaShulchan Yomi. They were doing your idea Simon Shin Samach Dalid Siv Gimel Chutas. Gimel. L'chorah l'medivrei Rabbi Shai mistabrin. Divrei Rabbi Shai mistabrin. The word Rabbi Shai says that the dirt you cover the mace with should be also banah. There's three says yad human being actually took it out of the grave and put it back in the grave. The Mesa Manami Avadazar. We learn Mesa Avadazar. But Shem Toast of Chibro, where you move something from the ground, then can reconnect it. Have a Katolish, it's like it's still disconnected. And answer is Oscar, now, members ain't Sidimian, but the truth is no analogy. The Kotosh of Chibro, who nitlash Mokom Acher, Chibura Mokom Acher. It's Kiddush to me, but I live and learn. Ain't the thing which is moved and then reconnected is something which is disconnected from this place and reconnected to another place. So the kever shall be in there. So that's why a kever made out of structure is also I forgot the atom, even though now it's connected. The is disconnected and then reconnected elsewhere. Offer a kever as opposed to the dirt of the kever shechofin over, which you where you dig up the dirt, they lost some mason in order to put the mason. Put the dirt back in that place. That's going to be absolutely connected. The Yoshuva offer al Arutz Kashaya. The land, the dirt goes back to the earth where it was. There's alliteration there to the human body. The offer Kashaya. Rabbi Shai has to be the rationale of all the rabbis. Arguing Rabbi Yeshaya, Vitmiana or Rabbi Ramam, Astan much Chashish who's concerned with Rabbi Yeshaya, who Yachim Malcolm Rabbim, as Yeshaya is an individual in place of many people argue. Lashon Tosh of Chibur Atzif in language of it's severed and then it can be connected itself. Mucha Kain. It's clear this case. Mashitosh of Nimlach L'chaber Karka. Sounds like it was severed and then you change your mind. Again, Chidush in the flame. To connect to the ground. Now, Zeh this is not what happens here at the end. He disconnected in order to reconnect it. That's not like severed. Well, not sure what he does with the Kevish Albinian there, where you disconnect the stones in order to reconnect them, evidently to reconnect them elsewhere. The brackets he says, who then we put two sheets together. Move on. Rabbi Yeshai the Rav is not clear what he held about the kever of Rav. The Pirish where it came us in the Pirish B'tzitari kever kapani l'shul l'shol. It was severed to the side of the ground, side of the kever. So then Shmuel should have asked. Obviously it's more there in Sanhedrin. V'kuch and the Farish can't say about a catacomb. They look offer. They took out dirt. V'kuch and offer a catacomb. There is no dirt. V'tzarich iyon gadol. Now, the two writes Rabbi Shai also leisha kever albanim shemchasim bo kever now to sit on a grave or on the stones that cover the grave. Allah for a kever or on the dirt of the grave. Kul katosh so chibudami. And so like disconnected and connected. V'adoni avroz loy also shebel evan. You should not forbid sitting on the stone. It's not considered to be part of the kever. It's a sign which you put on afterwards. It seems from the language of the Rosh. I'm sorry, it seems from his language. The Sharosh Cholik Rabbi Shai, the Rosh Arzav Shai. If he say, if Shai Price comes as Rosh, well, I'm at Seba, Shai inside a kever. You can't say it's so about the matzeva you put next to the kever. You can't even know Rabbi Yeshai los really can't. How do you know Rabbi Yeshai does not hold the say? You lost a rak avanim shemchasim bo kever. Obviously, it's about a chutzvah matzeva where you put it adjacent to the kever, not on the kever. So you lost a rak avanim shemchasim bo kever. You only ask the stones which are on the kever. Lo matzeva shebetzad a kever, not the gravestone which is next to the kever. I'm talking about Kamas Rosh ba'avanim shal kever. And so Rosh even argues with the stones on the grave. So the guy ma'avanim elu enim shayach lameis. These stones also not connected, don't belong to the mace. It's just a marker laid down makom kever, another place of the kever. So the people who are alive, when they want to go visit the kever, yedu a makom, come on matzebet. So another place, just like a matzebet is by us. Yosin if I should remember saying Kamas a tour Sharosh Kolek Elamila Milik. It seems more likely to explain that the Torah does not mean that the Rosh argues, but it's two separate things. The Rabbi Shai says, Rabbi Shai asked to sit on the stones on the kever. Everybody agrees to this. Rabbi Shai, in the Rosh argues on the third of the grave, holds it's not a Banoah. Nevertheless, by stones, he concedes the point because that's total shibasov chibur disconnected and connected. Kakon read the Rosh also the shape of Evans and Matzeb Shem Natzad. The Russian asked to sit on the stone, which is the Matzeb on the side. That's the previously spoke about stones, and now he speaks about stone. Before I say about the stones on the kever. Evan, they wrote the stone. We should have Matzeba Evan Achas because the Matzeba is one stone. So there's an argument, Rabbi Shaya. Hey, if he's at me, I'm Rabbi Ramah. This I'm astonished Ramah because of Shidiesh Osim Sheva Emeshos Kever Matzeva. To those who asked her to sit on the stone which is put on the kever as a Matzeva, Yesh Chokim Matzeva, those who argue and permit it. I can show. So stay there, B'Shabbatur. Those are the two opinions of Torah. I'm astonished. Shebi Shai Lois Keklau Evan Matzeva. Rabbi has mentioned Evan of the stone as being a Matzeva. Now, Memes Dear Bar, that it seems clear. It's not like the chutzah, it's matzeba, which is put next to the grave. Kever is like Eretz Yisrael matzeba, which is put on the grave. Come board the real taste. I'm a kaimus. It's explicit in taste of place because she should have taken my bein time. The goylo, who I haven't got is the large stone. She mean kever, which put on the kever. The same of matzeba, and that is the matzeba. You can see he matzeves kuras rachel. Is the marker of the burial of Rachel, Rishis Lamanay. Fiza Gama Rosh Myre, but Evan Shalak come born of Shana. So Rosh also about the stone on the grave. Like it says in his language, Tziyun Shenosti Malaba Chakach. The mark you put in afterwards. Fiza Pog Rabbi Shai. According to this, he does like Rabbi Shai. And Kokon Mishis Kirkadin, Bedim Matzeva, Elo Sivil Matir. And so to all the ancient sources which mention Matzeva, these forbidden, these permitted, Zel Matzeva, Munach Gabe Kever, Matzeva on the Kever. The Matir, Sfile, Matirim hold, those permitted hold is no Shaykh Lames. El Kabam, doesn't look the Mace, it's just a first honor. Rashi, because the B'tshuva, so Rashi writes, it's like they stipulated, you're allowed to sit in it. And those also the time the gam zeh shaykh lameis is also is connected belongs to the mace. The gam kavanah Ramah, Rabbi Ramah, this is also the intent of the Ramah. Which you put on the side. The mace, they certainly don't belong to the mace. Everybody agrees to sit on them. I saw Achronim who went to difficulty to allow sitting on arm matzevas. The chutzarts matzevas. And he was not even near a cloud. To me, it's not clear at all. Arm matzevas obviously is mutter, not so rock tzion. Just made for markers. Know the place of the kever. The brackets he says, which you dig and you bury them and mutter manok. Find his well sim shim mutesa in shrub. Mashkas each time you made elam midas hagabai. You shall use the gabai's permission. I guess the person who's in charge, permission. Pashru, that's obvious. They belong to the people of the city. Gabayim hemabayim, and the owners, the gabayim are, for all intents and purposes, the owners. Vav, v'day, you should know, Dezeshis by the kever shall be asabana, which he said the kever, which is a structure, is asabana. Perushok shebuano, but the socha kever nasla meisham. This is when they put the structure inside the kever, and they put the mace in that structure. A person wants to put up a mausoleum around the kever. Like people do for rich people, the gedolim, with the great people, because the ohel. They call it the ohel. Ain't a bichlal kever. It's not part of the kever. Shari nasla it's made afterwards. Rabbi Shai Baruch. According to many people, assume it is the machlekes Rabbi Shai Rosh, but that's not true. The Mashbiara, going down which you wrote, Gam Rabbi Shai Mutter. So it's Mutter Rabbi Shai. This ain't no Shai. Chlamis cloud is not it doesn't belong to the mace at all. This should cover the Chaim also came. It's made for the honor of the living. Like our Matzevis, can you really use that idea? It seems clear to me. That's what Arukh HaShulchan says. I remember Flucha, shows the covenant of mace, you say explicitly make it for the covenant of the mace. Like Chamir Yossi Matzeva, perhaps it's more so in the Matzeva. Shavade Raklatzion, which is certainly only for a marker. Later, Makam HaKeren, no place to Keren. Shekos Lev Shea Mace, where because you write it the name of the mace. Achshtus Godel, most of the covenant mace, it's a stupidity if you're in a covenant mace. So covered who, the fun of the lemes, it's no cover to have an oil in the other lemes. Wow. Some said not to make an oil. The low gamlo matzeba not nor an expensive matzeba. Ken ainzel cover the chaim. It's only for the cover of the chaim who remain. Mutter by no, it's permitted to rob benefit. Zayin. V'had the kever should be known by no, which kever should be known also by no. Kever structure also by no. So dafka should be known shay mace. Simply when they made it for the purpose of the mace. So also bought mace and they put the mace in it. Tabi is money maisa, so it's a designation with a deed. Even they didn't put him there. Sheba can't own for him to be there forever. But to remove him after some time. Also, I feel like it's also even after they remove him. Mishum Nahavi has mono maisa because it's a designation and a deed. Feel Tamlu Bon Nephilim, they put a miscarriage there. Also, it's also forever Drivano. Avolim Loismin Zelames Hadin Kane. But it didn't designate for the mace, then this is the halacha. If they put the mace there with the intent to be there forever, also it's also a benefit. Even if it happens that they moved him. There's no shortcoming in lack of designation. Since they put him there to be forever, that's his designation. The designation and the act came together, the deed. They put him there with the intent to remove him. It's permitted to write benefit after they remove him. It's lacking designation. Sometimes even that situation is also forever. Such as no designation. And they also put him there where they had in mind to remove him. So there's Tate Tivusa, double positive. But you added there a dimus. Shura shel avonim shemes, and that's a row of stones to the honor of the mace. The neso kalabinim mishul dimus, that the entire structure comes also on that account of that dimus. So it's not the pshat that this dimus answers everything. But you don't know which dimus it is. Such as the derech of the structure when you when you finish it, so you anoint it. I don't know what it means by that. You can't tell which is the row. If you do know which row you added for his purpose, you move it after you remove the mace. Also, that dimus is also shar kever mutter, and the rest is made by mashkan or chaim sim mem beis if test. I wonder what he says there. Ches kosim mesajah shosh course, and there are 3 kavarim. Kever nimtza, kever which is found. Klomar kshen nimtza kever b'sod shabayim lo yishumel lachbar sham kever. If you find a kever in a field where the owners never gave permission to dig there a kever, he's buried there by theft. If you can move the mason there, there's no prohibition. Not account of moving the mace. There's no prohibition in benefit. Even they built the structure there. The second one is a known kever. He's buried there with the intent of the owner of the field. So if you can't remove him, the Kana he acquires space forever. And therefore, if it's a structure, it's also bano. The third is a kever which damages the masses. They buried him there with permission. Is the place where masses go. Must go there. And there's no capacity to do that because Kohanim can't go there. Therefore, you move it. This is different than a kever she found. The menim, so when you found a kever, when you remove it, the place is tar. But allowed to benefit from it. Here, the place is tar, but it's also a benefit from it. I understand in terms of tuma, there's a problem, and we have to eliminate the problem. In terms of the owner who gave permission can forbid without hana that which belongs to them. Kever which is known, its place is tamei, and it's also bano. The Rambam has a different girsa. Api Yerushalmi knows a parak test. We'll go race. He learns kever nimtza muta even also. Kever which you found you're allowed to move. You know if you remove it, become a tome. The place is tome. For us about no, and it's also a benefit. Kever yadua kever which is known also for no, you're not allowed to move. Pinu if you move it, become a tor. Space is tor. Muta about no, it's muta the benefit. I can't show. For velu parak chesed to a space. Beinachol against kodemes. He's not arguing on the prior case of Shafarish Pirish Acher. It's just that he has a different interpretation. The Kever Yadua, he interprets the Kever Yadua, Mikra Yadua, Shenik Basham Shalo B'Shus. It's known that he was buried there without permission. So Yadua Shalo B'Shus. The Kever Nimsa, Kever is found, Rusha Ein Yadua, so we don't know its character, its origin. Chev and Osamuta, if you can move it. But it turns to Tuma and benefit. We're concerned maybe there is a neighborhood of course here. Maybe it's a basic forest which we haven't discovered. So somebody like kever, and you have to check around the kever. Which Hashem explains there. But you find it and you know it's without permission. Moda concedes to the previous halacha in Sif Ches. And that is it for today.